Hey, you're watching GameSpot's E3 Newsroom. I'm Martin, and I'm joined by Mark.
Hello.
You've seen South Park, Mark.
I have seen. I have the actual South Park. No, this is South Park: The Stick of Truth, which is Ubisoft's upcoming RPG.
And before we sat down here, you were telling me something about farts.
Well, the whole of South Park: The Stick of Truth is actually based on farts. I'm not even making this up.
Right.
So
Please clarify this.
basically, the story of the game is you are basically Cartman is like a wizard. They're basically all role-playing. They're playing a big role-playing game in sort of their make-believe young minds.
Right.
And Cartman's a wizard, and you're fighting on Cartman's side against Carl and Stan, who have taken over the school. Now, in the demo we were shown, they were like, you were playing as this character who was on Carl and Stan's team, and you were wandering through the school to try and find Cartman for an epic final showdown. And the thing is that kids don't actually have access to magic powers, as you can imagine. So what they've done is sort of just go, if these kids could figure out their own magic powers, what would they do? So throwing a fireball essentially involves cupping your hand around your ass, farting in it, lighting it on fire, and then throwing it at people. It's incredible. It's honestly incredible. I was amazed.
I know this is a visual medium,
Just imagine that for a second.
I don't know what to say.
Okay,
You throw me off my...
I'm gonna step it up a notch now.
Right.
Step it up. So one of the other things that happens is it's an RPG, so you can explore around. One of the places they went, you have Butters with you. And
Right.
Butters goes into the urinal and basically takes a dump in the urinal.
Right.
And there's a bit of funny dialogue with lots of swear words that I can't really repeat right now. And then you sort of get off the urinal, but like any typical RPG, you can pick up objects. You can just pick up the poop that you just pooped, and then you can use that in your next battle by hurling it at your opponent, and they get poo on their face.
Well, there it is.
This is brilliant.
Well, there it is.
Come on. What more could you possibly want in a game?
You're a fan of the show, right?
I love the show. Yeah,
So
it's one of my favourite shows.
do you think this game has value to people who aren't fans of the show?
It's really funny, but
Right.
I think if you're not into that sort of South Park humour, you may find it a little difficult because, I mean, it's pretty puerile. There are some brilliant touches in there. Again, the language is quite coarse as well, but the battle system's quite fun. I mean, it's like turn-based battles, so it sort of does that Final Fantasy thing, but in a cheeky way, where if you go up to an enemy, it sort of spins out and goes to like a battle arena, and then you have like different powers. Again, they're all based on like what a 6-year-old, not a 6-year-old, like I can't remember how old they are in South Park. Actually, like 10 years old. I've lost plot. They all swear, don't they? So, like one of them is like if you want to use an electricity attack, you get a bucket of water, throw it over the opponent, then get a car battery and just do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's one when Cartman, the best bit was when Cartman did his super duper fart attack in one of the final boss battles of that section. And it's basically about a 2-minute fart that it just keeps going. But like his ass just sort of explodes, widens out, and the flames of fart keep coming out. Oh, and you're equipped with an anal probe. So like you can use that to find hidden objects throughout the level. So it sort of pops out of your ass and it goes and then scans stuff.
I get the impression, Mark, I could just sit you here all day and you would just reel this stuff out.
I could reel this stuff out
until they turn the lights off.
I'm not kidding. I could reel this out all day because I was absolutely in love with this because I'm such a huge fan. And there are loads of nods to the series in there, loads of little in-jokes that fans are going to get. So, you know, for me, I was like, yes, sign me up, you know.
Right. Well, the last game I played that you could throw poop in was Duke Nukem Forever. So let's hope this turns out a little better. When's it out again?
That's a really, really good question. I'm not 100% sure yet, Martin.
Because they said during the E3 thing it's out this year, right? I think it's winter.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be around Christmas. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it's been pushed back a few times already, and obviously it's changed hands and ownership, but hopefully they'll get it out on time.
All right. Well, we have 2 more days of video content going up on GameSpot for the rest of E3. If you've got any questions about what you'd like us to see or any questions about what we've already shown, tweet us with the hashtag GameSpotE3.